need is the ROC, baby. I need Rockaware, check. Nike Airs, right. Mean bucket, check. Armadale in the club, couple of ducats. Couple chicks by my side, let's ride. I need that new cool, a do-rag in a pocket full of...
That's one I'm gonna hear more after this. It's one that I didn't listen to as much as some of the others, but after this, that one's getting added to the more regular rotation of Jay-Z songs for sure.
Yeah, this is the one that I when it started and I heard it, I'm like, wait, this is the one that was talking about the shoes in the club and the I remember thinking about that, the Nike Airs and the bucket and all that. I remember thinking of using that as a caption at one time for IG post. So that's how I remembered it. But yeah, it's a fire track, and then the beat production, the production on this album has been so fire, absolutely fire, between sampling old school and then just hearing more of the modern at the time of this drop type beats. But yeah, this was perfect, man.
Yeah, it's a crazy run from Heart of the City in terms of like both samples and sound and feel. From Heart of the City to All I Need it's really a highlight of the album. There's other highlights as well, like different sections, but in terms of soulful samples and a certain feel, that 4-track run is crazy. And then we get to Renegade. Eminem produced.
Word?
Yeah, Eminem produced the song.
Did I know that?
Yeah. It's highly, the general consensus is M washed him on it.
They said washed?
They said washed, bro. And that's my issue, bro.
Hold up. I see Royce the 5'9" as a writer. And nowhere else is he. He's not a producer. So who did he help?
I don't know.
Anyways, I'm off that.
Yeah. So I've always said, and you know this, I've always said M got him on it, but my issue is with the washed talk. Like people always say M washed him on it, and I'm just like, nah, that's not how I heard it, bro. Like Jay was right there. But I would give it to M in terms of like, who had the better showing. I would give it to M, but the wash talk is crazy to me. That's why I was excited to get to this one so we could listen to it together. And so if I'm wrong, you can tell me. You feel like, oh, he washed them. I know you've heard the song before. I'm saying in this setting though, in terms of the VibeVilla opinion on it, we can settle it once and for all. Did M wash Jay-Z on Renegade? That's what I'm looking forward to getting to.
When last did you hear this? Did you hear this year?
Yeah, I've heard it this year.
Okay.
This year.
Because I'll tell you right now, because I haven't heard it recently, but I remember hearing it because I thought, oh, this is gonna be a song where they're both gonna be rapping, and people are automatically gonna say who had the best verse. Yeah. And to me, M had the best verse, but I wouldn't have said washed. Yeah. I would say Jay-Z was, as you said, he was there. He's there. But M definitely took
M got him, and I've always said that M got him. But it's I want to talk about that the washed, the washed verbiage. That's what I want to get to.
We got some things to discuss.
Yeah. So Renegade, let's go. It's like immediately. Like you could tell that it's a different sound from everything else on the album. Like there were different sounds throughout, but like just this one, you can tell like it's coming from a different space. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like before the beat even drops or anything, just that sound that you hear. If I remember correctly, this song is on an Eminem project as well.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's not. It was used for both their albums. Real quick before we get to the video. If you're rocking with our content here on YouTube, you definitely want to go check out the VibeVilla Patreon. We got full album reactions, not just the single tracks. You get to take the full journey with us front to back, no skips. Plus, our Patreon community votes on what we react to next, from brand new drops to classic projects that we haven't touched yet. And it's not just music, we got sports reactions, TV show breakdowns, the visual for our podcast, and a bunch of other bonus content that we drop weekly. If you ever wanted more VibeVilla, that's where it's happening. Links below. We appreciate the love.
Motherfuckers say that I'm foolish. I only talk about Jews. Do you fools listen to music, or do you just skim through it? See, I'm influenced by the ghetto you ruined. The same dude you gave nothing, I made something doing what I do through and through. And I give you the news with a twist, is just his ghetto point of view. The renegade, you been afraid. I penetrate pop culture, bring them a lot closer to the block where they pop toasters. And they live with their moms, got drop roasters. From botch robberies, niggas crotched over. Mommy's knocked up cause she wasn't watched over. Knocked down by some clown. When child support knock, no he's not around. Now how that sound till you jot it down, I bring it through the...
He's doing like similar rhyme patterns.
The internals, right? Yeah, bro.
It's impressive, but it's not like, yo, it's not okay. Impressive probably is not the right word, but the fact that he's doing what M does and it's sounding good is fire.
But and he's doing it in a way where we say doing what M does because the internal rhymes is something that M is like known to do. Jay-Z does it as well, but even when he's doing it here, he's doing it in a way that still maintains his style. And then another thing on this song that I've always maintained is I feel like Jay-Z is speaking the context and the substance he's speaking of is something that like people can relate in a certain way. Like the shit that he's talking about, like if you from a certain place and if you've gone through certain things, the how much you can relate to it adds to the quality of the verse as well.
Yeah, even when he said I penetrated the pop culture and brought him much closer to the streets or something, I was like, yo, that's literally what he did too. You know what I mean? The pop culture and but he's doing good, bro. It's not like the hell.
Pop toasters and they live with their moms, got drop roasters. From botch robberies, niggas crotched over. Mommy's knocked up cause she wasn't watched over. Knocked down by some clown. When child support knock, no he's not around. Now how that sound till you jot it down? I bring it through the ghetto without riding around, hiding down, ducking strays from frustrated youth.
That's what I'm saying. Like that level of being able to relate. I'll bring you through it without having to ride around with you. Like you can listen to what I'm saying, and you'll see. Like you'll be able to.
I'll paint the picture. I'll put the images, imagery.
Like I'm bringing you through, bro.
Without actually physically bringing you, you could live through me,
bro.
Pop toasters and they live with their moms, got drop roasters. From botch robberies, niggas crotched over. Mommy's knocked up cause she wasn't watched over. Knocked down by some clown. When child support knock, no he's not around. Now,
I got it, bro. He literally brought you through it right there too. He said I penetrated the pop, and then he brings you through the whole. You know what happened on the streets, what happened on the block, what happened in that culture, in that environment, in that setting, and he painted it perfectly, bro. From the you know, knocking somebody up to the child support to the bro. He brought you right through it, like you driving around mentally. Like
he's been doing it since the start of the verse, and then so him saying I'll bring you through it is him saying that's what I was just doing. Like the whole start of the verse was him, you know. Yeah.
Mommy's knocked up cause she wasn't watched over. Knocked down by some clown. When child support knock, no he's not around. Now how that sound till you jot it down? I bring it through the ghetto without riding around, hiding down, ducking strays from frustrated youth stuck in their ways. Just read a magazine that fucked up my day. How you rate music that thugs with nothing relate to it? I help them see they way through it, not you. Can't step in my pants, can't walk in my shoes. Bet everything you worth, you lose your tie and your shirt.
Since I'm in a position to talk to these kids and they listen, I ain't no politician, but I'll kick it with them a minute. Cause see, they call me a menace. And if the shoe fits, I wear it. But if it don't, then y'all will swallow the truth, grin and bear it. Now who's the king of these rude, ludicrous, lucrative lyrics? Who could inherit the title? Put the youth in hysterics, using his music to steer it, sharing his views and his merits. But there's a huge interference. They're saying you shouldn't hear it. Maybe it's hatred I spew, maybe it's food for the spirit. Maybe it's beautiful music I made for you to just cherish. But I'm debated, disputed, hated, and viewed in America as a motherfucking drug addict. Like you didn't experiment, nah. That's when you start to stare at who's in the mirror and see yourself as a kid again. And you get embarrassed, then I got nothing to do but make you look stupid as parents. You fucking do good, it's too bad you couldn't do good at marriage. And do you have any clue what I had to do to get here? I don't think you do, so stay tuned and keep your ears glued to the stereo. Cause here we go. He's chicken, chicken, I'm the sinister Mr. Kiss my ass is just a renegade. Never been a
M keeping that rhyme scheme throughout the whole verse is insane.
Bro. It sonically sounds so fire.
Bro.
Just the ooh.
Like you didn't experiment. You do good as you couldn't do good at marriage. Like king of these rude, crude, lucrative lyrics. Like
ludicrous.
It's insane.
Yeah, it's
insane.
It just sounds so good.
Yeah.
Right. Damn,
bro. Renegade.
Never been afraid to say what's on my mind at any given time of day. Cause I'm a renegade. about anything. Anything. I had to hustle, my back to the wall, ashy knuckles, pockets filled with a lot of lint, not a cent, got a vent, lot of innocent lives lost on the project bench. What you hollering? Gotta pay rent, bring dollars in. By the bodega, iron under my coat, feeling braver.
nice.
Do rag, rapping my waves, of pockets full of hope. Do not
Like, bro, M just killed, and bro has to come back and like, you know what I mean? Like, bro,
Nigga said washed.
bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, M killed, and he will kill again. But the wash talk is, I feel like it's just disrespectful, bro. You not hear what the man's doing on this in his own right, bro.
Yeah. And keep in mind that this is an M produced beat. So Eminem is supposed to do what he's supposed to do on his type of beat, but Jay-Z,
He's stepping into his space, like,
He's
you know what I mean?
killing this shit.
Yeah, bro.
I had to hustle, my back to the wall,
Ashy
ashy
knuckles.
knuckles, pockets filled with a lot of lint, not a cent, got a vent, lot of innocent lives lost on the project bench. What you hollering? Gotta pay rent, bring dollars in. By the bodega, iron under my coat, feeling braver. Do rag, rapping my waves, of pockets full of hope. Do not step to me, I'm awkward. I
What?
box left.
Do rag rapping my braids, a pocket full of hope, my nigga. He set the scenery for you outside the bodega.
Yeah.
Got the
Yeah.
under his coat, feeling brave. Like,
Yeah.
like he's painting the picture and the feeling for you, bro.
didn't he start off the shit with niggas like, you're not listening to what a man's saying?
Or do you listen to music, or do you just skim through it?
Yeah.
By the bodega, iron under my coat, feeling braver. Do rag, rapping my waves, of pockets full of hope. Do not step to me, I'm awkward. I box lefty or often. My pops left me an orphan. My mama wasn't home. Could not stress to me, I
remember
wasn't
that.
grown. Especially on nights I bought something home to quiet the stomach rumblings.
Yeah.
My demeanor, 30 years my senior. My childhood didn't mean much. Only
My demeanor was 30 years my senior.
Yeah. I was matured at a young.
Bro, I had to.
Yeah. I need to take it back to that.
Bro,
I'm awkward. I box lefty. Yeah.
What?
I have to take it back to that.
orphan. Pops was not home,
It
bro.
was, yeah. So he had to. His demeanor
Dog.
had to, mature quicker than his
Dog.
age. Whenever you ready.
Dog, nah, cause niggas not listening, bro.
You see what y'all niggas is doing?
Like, y'all not listening, talking about wash. Like, come on, bro.
cause I'm a renegade. Never been afraid to holler about
Start that
anything.
verse over.
Anything. I had to hustle, my back to the
I
wall,
had to.
ashy knuckles, pockets filled with a lot of lint,
Lint.
not a cent, got a vent, lot of innocent lives lost on the project bench. What you hollering? Gotta pay rent, bring dollars in. By the bodega, iron under my coat, feeling braver. Do rag, rapping my waves, of pockets full of hope. Do not step to me, I'm awkward. I box lefty or often. My pops left me an orphan. My mama wasn't home. Could not stress to me, I wasn't grown. Especially on nights I bought something home to quiet the stomach rumble.
You couldn't tell me I wasn't grown.
Yeah.
Especially on those nights where I was the one that brought something home to quiet the stomach
stomach
rumblings, bro.
yeah. At
And
the
then
house.
he goes into my demeanor was 30 years my senior. Like,
Yeah.
how you gonna tell me I'm not grown, bro?
Yeah.
Look at all the responsibility I have, things that,
Yeah.
like,
Even when he said, "Yo, stop hollering."
Yeah.
Like, I gotta.
Yeah.
I can't even complain about this shit,
Bro.
I just gotta do it,
Bro.
to survive,
Bro.
Because mom wasn't home,
bro.
My demeanor, 30 years my senior. My childhood didn't mean much. Only raising green up, raising my fingers to critics, raising my head to the sky. Big, I did it multi before I died. No lie, just know I chose my own fate. I drove by the fork in the road and went straight.
I'm a poet, the some a regular modern day Shakespeare. Jesus Christ, the king of these latter-day saints here. To shatter the picture in which of that as they paint me as a monger of hate and Satan, a scatterbrained atheist.
Damn.
But that ain't the case. See,
That
it's a
nigga's
matter of
nice.
taste. We as the people decide if shade is as bad as they say he
Yes.
is, or is he the latter, a gateway to escape, media scapegoat? They can be mad at today. See, it's as easy as cake, simple as whistling Dixie. While I'm waving the pistol at 60 Christians against me, go to war with the Mormons, take a bath with the Catholics in holy water. No wonder they try to hold me under longer. I'm a motherfucking spiteful, delightful, eyeful, the new Ice Cube. Motherfuckers hate to like you. What did I do? I'm just a kid from the gutter making his butter off these bloodsuckers. Cause I'm a motherfucking renegade.
We gonna act like Jay didn't get him on the second verse. I bet.
Afraid to say what's on my mind at any given time of day. Cause I'm a renegade. Never been afraid to holler about anything. Anything.
Damn. Yeah, Jay-Z got him on that. Bro, you know what I think it is? Especially the first verse. Sonically, bro, he's just hitting everything that's making you bounce harder.
Yeah.
He's just making your head bounce hard because he's hitting the perfect pockets.
Yeah.
Whereas Jay-Z, he's hitting the pockets too, but he has so
I'm
much
awkward. Or box lefty.
Yeah, he's has yeah, I'm gonna start off by saying that second verse Jay-Z got him. But what M was saying in that second verse as well,
Yeah,
you gotta take it in as well, because I think at around that time the religion or religious people was getting at him. So this was his time to just say, yo, fuck y'all, as M does, and get at them in a way where it's disrespectful as well. So what he was doing there is fine, but I think it's sonically that makes it like fire, right? In the first verse, bro. The vowel sounds is crazy as well, but I would never, ever, especially because that Jay-Z second verse, ever say that he got washed, bro.
I started this off by saying, yo, I concede.
I think it's tied at this point, bro.
I started this off by saying I'll concede that M got him, and the majority of the reason I'm doing that is because, like, you know, general consensus, people feel like M got it. I do also feel like sonically, flow and rhyme patterns and rhyme schemes are maybe a more palatable listen.
Shit is crazy.
You know what I mean?
Insane.
And all that said, M is elite on this track in his own right. So I don't want to make it seem like I'm trying to downplay what M did at all. The only reason I'm even on this type of time is because the people use the word. It's just like, and it's not like it's 1-2 people, bro. It's like a general thing. Oh, M washed him on Renegade. And if you think so, I feel like you're not listening, bro. Or you just can't feel what it is that's being spoken about, especially in that second verse. If you can't feel it, then
it won't hit you to say it.
You know what I mean? Okay, cool, whatever. But nah, bro, let's stop with the wash talk, bro. Like, it's not. And yeah, nigga, I agree with you. It is a tie. It is a tie, bro.
Yeah, I think final. I think it's a tie. And that second verse from Jay-Z really did that. Push that to make it a tie.
Bro, you know how long I've been trying to get to this song on this channel? Since we started this shit and I made it known that I got Jay-Z as the best to ever do it. Yo, M watched him on Renegade, and I've been just waiting. Just waiting to get to this song. To really speak how I view it. And it's just like, I don't know what y'all hear when y'all say washed, bro. I don't get it. I don't understand.
I gotta read the lyrics too, because he was he was getting at him. Even the music critics as well. He was getting at them too, but he was more focused on that second verse. All the religious, the Mormons, the Catholic, the Christians. Yeah, he said the holy water. They want to keep him down. Yeah, what he was sonically, that shit sounded insane in both of the verses, bro. The way he's just bouncing through it, and then the internal rhymes, he's doing amazing. But I think what Jay-Z did in that second verse really caught up. And then I was just reading something here that said originally the song was supposed to be Royce's. That's why maybe he got the credit there.
Oh, okay.
Someone said it was Royce's song originally that Eminem produced, but as I remember, the track got put aside and Jay-Z somehow got to it. And
maybe the hook, like the concept of the hook, maybe.
Maybe he said Eminem didn't even re-record his verses except his jigga part, and it was originally it's Royce. He's the king of Detroit. I don't know how true this is, but this is under a Reddit post.
Okay.
With them asking, is Renegade a Jay-Z song or Eminem song? I don't care whose song it is. This was a moment that I will appreciate forever, with Jay-Z and Eminem being on the track and them going back to back, 2 verses each, and Jay-Z killing it. He killed the shit, bro. He killed the beat, bro. Yeah. I actually want to hear him more on. I want to hear him again, not more. I want to hear him again on the Eminem produced beat, because that was dope.
I just feel like I gotta say this just so people don't get the wrong impression of like how I feel about it. M killed his second verse. M went crazy on his second verse as well. Like, it was fire.
It was a movie, bro.
You
can see it.
Like, it's insane, right? Excuse the tone, because it's like I'm responding to something that, like, we started this. We've been doing this for like 7 years. This is like 7 years in the making of me saying that he didn't get washed. You know what I mean? So, but M killed on both his verses as well. We as a people decide if Shady's bad as they say he is, or is he the latter, a gateway to escape, a media scapegoat who they can be mad at today. Take a bath with the Catholics is insane.
In the holy water.
It's insane.
No wonder they tried to hold me under
longer.
Yeah.
Crazy song.
He killed it. M destroyed the shit, and his internal rhymes is
Yeah.
internal rhymes do so much more than I thought. But like hearing this again, it's like, yo, how you pronounce something, how you say it, how you enunciate it as well, could add so much to your verse. Right, you might write a verse, write a line, and not even notice that two words in there could sound the same. And then when you try to make it sound the same, it just makes that one line or makes the verse with the internal rhyme sound so much. And this is what he does, bro.
Yeah. Nah, this is definitely M's bag, like for sure.
What?
How Jay-Z ended that second verse was fire too. We didn't get to speak about it because M just came through like right after. But him saying, raising my fingers to the critics, raising my head to the sky, big, I did it. Multi before I die. What? No lie. Just know no lie. Just know I chose my own fate. Yeah. Drove by the fork in the road and went straight. Like
made his own fucking path.
Bro, because it's built on top of what he described in the verse. Like, you know, you come from certain environments. There's like a few select play ball, rap, prison. Like there's the stereotype is there's like a few selected paths there for you. He's like, nah, bro. Like, yeah. It's a masterful song by both, and they both contributed to what makes the song the way it is, and like the concept of being a renegade and not playing by the rules and literally making your own path and doing things your way. So,
and then saying fuck everybody that's against it, and fuck y'all for not even being in this, but having a say in it, or speaking or judging it.
Now I can go back to enjoying what both of them did on it, without having to try to make my point, because I made my point. You can let us know in the comment section if you agree, if you disagree, if you still feel like M washed them on it. I've been on a couple Jay-Z Reddits and stuff where they feel like he got them on. You know what I mean? Like this the other way. So yeah, however you feel in the comment section, let us know how you feel about the song, what you think about it, all that stuff. We could talk about it.
I would love. Maybe we should post a poll.
Yeah,
I want that shit to go super viral, so like we get like over 10,000 plus 100,000 people just chiming in to see how
M gonna win, bro.
No, I still want to see it. I still want to see.
If I were to predict what the poll would be, I would say it would be like 68 to
30. What is it? 32.
32. Yeah, in favor of M.
But Jay-Z M tie. Split that in 3.
If you do it like that, I think Ty would get like 8%.
8%?
And then the same type of ratio for Jay-Z to Eminem.
Yeah.
But
that was a track though.
Bro, crazy song. But then we get to the last track on the album, and it's, title song, Blueprint.
Right. Feel me now, listen. Mama loved me. Pop left me, Mickey fed me, Annie dressed me, Eric fought me, made me tougher. Love you for that, my nigga, no matter what, bruh. Marcy raised me.